Приветствую вас. Я решила начать записывать прохождение некоторых сюжетных заданий легенд. Ну, в смысле, не сюжетных, а просто заданий легенд. И я запишу, наверное, все, кроме Альбеда. Ну, у меня есть впечатление, что он не будет интересен мне. Как бы говорят, самое лучшее, что было, это было во время ивента, сюжетка с ним, а здесь хрен его знает, что здесь будет. Я не буду также записывать его в Какоми. Вот Инта буду, Аята буду, Кадзуху буду, Сайна буду. А счет Нахиды, ну, наверное, да. Но это не точно. Так что сейчас будет Ху Тао, потом, скорее всего, Тортик, потом Ганьюй. И потом я смогу уже наконец-то пооткрывать остальные по одному. Не надо вот так вот. Так не делайте. Не открывайте сразу кучу всего. Потому что потом у вас будут проблемы. Вы будете просто проходить мимо какого-то места, где лежит скрипт этих заданий, и они вас будут стопать. Это, конечно, отвратительно сделано. Поэтому надо по одному открывать и желательно выполнять в тот же день, как вы открыли. То есть, ну да, понятно, всираются ключи, но, знаете, лучше всрать ключи, чем всрать что-нибудь еще. Вообще куда? Ты можешь это русским языком объяснить? Это будет мы внизу находиться, и это сюда ведет, а вот это здесь. Ой, я не могу, это же, конечно, пиздец. Читать карту Геншина иногда это пиздец полный. Я, к счастью, здесь редко бывала, прям совсем редко. Поэтому, возможно, не задела никаких важных скриптовых точек. Но это не точно.
Why did we come here? Not that Paimon's scared or anything. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. Quick, do something! Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be fine. If he gets us, he...
Who are you? Beyond the heavens?
Я решила просто по приколу это. Не, мы, конечно, путешественник, но мы действительно с другой какой-то, не то что планеты, мира, с другого какого-то.
Don't try to scare me. I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Да ладно.
Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. I'm not! Paimon's super friendly looking. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Не, это весело. Вот чуть-чуть это весело.
Gods protect me!
No! Stop freaking out and stand still.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Да.
Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
О, Ху Тао. Ну, наконец-то.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite...
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Блин, кто эту камеру режиссировал?
Funeral... Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for,
Разные
well,
мелочи.
trifling matters having to do with a satisfying trade to be in, though. And Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangshan Funeral Parlor...
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Женщина, ты понимаешь, какую ты ересь произносишь? В том плане, что еще и атмосфера подходящая, прям чтобы до усрачки всех пугать.
Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Хорошо, когда у тебя всегда будет работа, да? И всегда будет мора. Потому что, блин, все для тебя реально клиенты. И никуда вы от этого не сбежите. Страшно.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
Да, далеченько пошла. Давайте предварительные заказы будем делать на свою кончину. Ну, то есть в каком гробике вас положить? Может, вас вообще кремировать? Может, еще что-нибудь? Короче, куда потратить деньги еще при жизни на свою смерть, у вас найдется.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers
Ну
at
да,
short
потому
notice.
что некоторые цветы, условно, не везде же могут расти условные подснежники, а ты хочешь, чтобы тебе их положили на могилу, а ты сдох зимой. Вспоминается сразу 12 месяцев. Мультфильм про то самое.
Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa. So that's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm, it went very smoothly. According to the director, we should...
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is...
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Adventure? You must... Then you are one of our distinguished clients. What?
Особо уважаемых клиентов.
Wood? What?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we
А
like to
можешь
get to know
пояснить
you.
конкретику? Что такое пруд, бамбук, дерево, мрамор?
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just heard it.
Понятно.
Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but... Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would... Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you at... Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer... You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and...
When did we become your assistants? Longshan Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
Don't rush.
Так. Дурацкие пометки. Надеюсь, что задание легенд не будет супер длинным. Как у того же Джули, у Сяо, у них, да, длинное, пипец.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition. Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal. First things first. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive one. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good... Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the... It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the middle.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Ну, вот я сейчас в целости полностью согласна с Ху Тао. Люди не понимают, они воспринимают это предложение как некое оскорбление, как некую угрозу. Они не понимают, что просто заказать заранее возможные услуги — это не конец света, и ничего в этом плохого нет. Здесь и сейчас тебя не хоронят. Как бы, в целом. Поэтому, что в этом плохого, не понимаю. Разве что только будет вопрос уже цены за материалы и за все остальное. Да. Вот только разве что это могло бы сильно мешать. Так. Если меня не поймает катсцена, я хочу поймать еще одну сапфирку. Да, я коллекционер белых кошек. Лютый. Хорошо. Сапфирка моя. Так, вернем вот эту херню. И продолжим.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all.
А, напугать всех к чертовой матери.
Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
Что?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through.
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed. Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them. A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. All right, Mung, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will...
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants!
Женщина, заткнись, мы ей просто уже помогаем, поэтому пофиг.
Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around.
You must be the director's new hires.
Not us. We're just very curious about.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her?
Ничего не понимаю про ваши дощечки, ну да ладно.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open?
Poor guy's giving up.
Спекся хлопчик. Спасибо, переводчики, это весело.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We?
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you...
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least. Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. More approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just...
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see... So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits.
Then you really don't have any excuse for...
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that?
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to...
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Да. Блин. Тут я, конечно, залезла на палаточку. Ну, вроде на вид здоровый мужик. И вообще он маленький У.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be
Мужик
looking for me?
беги.
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
Да.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So,
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying. Go and find some other poor soul.
why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Ну, он тоже выглядит нормально.
And you are?
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So you're out here looking for new customers?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Он prав.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The one.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off and start.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Thank you. Seems
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was it exactly? Traumatized?
No. The business development ended after the discussion. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence, so we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no
Логично.
doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Yep. Ай-яй-яй. Придется туда-сюда мотаться. Мне еще нужно будет все-таки сделать перерыв. Не завтракала даже, что плохо.
Mung, I'm back.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble.
Who is this Big G?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was Big G was one of them. We were the best of... I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but how would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming...
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor in place of a Sao. And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our... But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I...
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we keep those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them.
Wong Hill, childhood friends? Seems...
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I felt ill. I've been having I think that it's a curse, right?
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh. The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't...
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right?
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come... However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable... Come with me, my trusty assistants.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this...
Okay, I get...
Right. Let's go.
Чё это туда нам-то надо? Ладно, слетим с горы. С ним в прятки я не хочу играть. Монолит защищать. Да ты чё степешься?
So, what mysterious rituals?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some... Wait. You didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends... Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in... I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogie...
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to
Сколько
cheer
тебе
up a
годиков,
3-year-old.
Паймон? Да.
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe...
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, that resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices...
Paimon didn't see that.
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely... We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. You're finally here! We just finished... Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. But don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's...
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive? All right, let's get down to business.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse? I'm counting on you!
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been... This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just... And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift...
The curse wasn't. Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but...
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. Human life is short. Enjoy it.
Wow.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, since we are done with the matter at hand, can we...
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you.
This is Big G?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did.
That's not what Paimon imagined.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much...
Мне тут нечего комментировать. На самом деле зря она начала рассказывать, что и его развели, потому что люди по мнительности бывают разные. Он мог и не поверить.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place.
This explanation sounds
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question...
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so...
It must have been poor Lo Chung that he followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go...
So, all of this was... Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit?
I can't. It's too high for me. I get...
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of... You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living. And with so many people walking around Liyue, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also little Wu.
Well, if that's the case, Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take...
That's not a good...
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares. Hi?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, but he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna...
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. I can make it for you, if you bring me some Jueyun. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his...
Deal!
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. Great, this should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. When everyone's ready.
Great! How did he know about...
Да ёкарный. Тыкайся в телепорт.
Not you again. I told you.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends.
That's true, yes. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why, but I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Let him go of the path. So, is Big...
How did you know? We didn't even...
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say... Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of the...
Wow! You must be like...
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songzi next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find...
I see. If it's Songzi you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon...
Reminiscing about old times, thinking...
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Когда эта беготня уже закончится.
Plastrite shards for Sans.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, the plastrite shards are over in that crate there.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sungza was talking about. Let's head back.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Okay, I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual, no matter what the days may bring, whichever road...
As for the matter of Big G...
But if you get the chance, please let him know we're doing, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Ну, вроде это уже наконец-то концовка. Должен быть уже последний акт. По крайней мере, я надеюсь. Потому что не хочется еще растягивать. В конце концов, мне надо сделать перерыв.
Oh, you're back already? You didn't go spilling the beans, did you?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Нельзя.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were nevertheless when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had to guard the border between life and death, this is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important.
So what about us? Does it matter?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special, whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to so listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared. But like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
А, сейчас будет данж. Стоп, какие там враги? Блин, надо команду поменять. Ну, Ганька, конечно, имба, но есть пределы, когда ты встречаешь слайма своей стихии. К слову говоря, у меня недавно были коронованы некоторые таланты. О, нам дали Ху Тао. Посмотрим, как Ху Тао одета. Хома, который я хочу. Хому дай, женщина. Тебе это не принадлежит. Это Джонуле принадлежит. А, ну да. Кто бы сомневался. Одеваем знать просто потому, что можем. Судя по всему, у нее тут есть это. Да, созвездие. Ну да, первое созвездие реально поприятнее даст. Так. Вот у меня короновано раз. Поиск последствия короновано когда-то, но вот это второе. А вот это вообще на самом деле самое первое. Ну, то есть у меня первый вообще путешественник получил корону. Потом Джун Ли был, потом Ганьюй. Потом будет Ян Фэй, потому что я играю в Сяо, я тоже очень люблю, но я им сейчас не играю. Ну, он неудобен для мира. В бездну куда-нибудь там это еще одно дело, но для мира нет. Для мира пока я им играла, пока у меня других не было персонажей более удобных, более способных, скажем так, разбираться быстро с врагами. То есть Ганьюй быстро может разобраться, этим она удобная. Ему же приходится бегать за всем и каждым. Стянуть я не могу, потому что казаха у меня нет, Венти нет. С Венти меня вообще вот эта вот тварина наколола. Выпала и сказала: фиг тебе, не Венти. Ой, да, у нее уникальный спринт.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Кнопка. Я что-то сломала? А, прилично она себе сжигает. Так, я не понимаю, что и куда здесь надо. А.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Да, откат ждать приходится. Хорошо, хоть это не на время.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Похоже. Ну, вот у него совсем другое, да. А что с ним не так? Почему он как пьяный? Да, мощно, мощно. Ай, блин. А эту херню открывать разве не нужно? Так.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Что надо делать? Даже нету... А, приносить вот эти вот светящихся духов? Что-то типа такое? А где я еще их должна вам найти? Эта херня не работает, как ни старайся. Что-то я не догоняю, что от меня хотят и где это хотят. Вот эту хуйню, оказывается, надо было приносить. А где я еще вам эту хуйню найду? Вообще не видно. Не, серьезно, это что-то какой-то бред. Может, эту хуйню надо было поймать, я не знаю. Ну нету здесь нихуя. Ладно, решила сработать эта хуйня зачем-то. Ой, ну наконец-то. О, сундук. Это отлично.
Solidify!
Let me lead you. Rain outlines your fate. Nice and spicy.
Ну пойдет. Ползти, значит, а нет, все само открылось. Так, что там дальше? Чё? Ни хрена. И тут ни хрена. Нам не сюда. Но тут выглядит, как будто тоже сюда можно зайти. Но ладно, нельзя так нельзя. Сейчас опять что-то вылезет.
But there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Нам воду, что ли? И куда-то плыть.
Into the fire.
Врата уже и так активированы, да?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
А, у него, значит, самонаводящаяся хуета. Неприятно. Да я не понимаю, что от меня игра хочет. Она меня просто водит кругами, да? Да, это начинает раздражать. Особенно то, что вот это говно будет медленно сгорать, и это приходится ждать, потому что, ну, тупо смысла нету рваться вперед, если тебя это все равно отдамажит назад.
Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
We're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Отсюда мы вроде вообще вошли.
We're stuck. The spirits have trapped us.
Заборовали демоны.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Ну и что дальше? Опять мне вот эту всю хуйню делать. Вообще не хочется. Ну в смысле, кто-то это придумал, честное слово. Чё б такого сказать плохого для этого человека, который это все делал и придумывал заодно? У меня сил не осталось что-то плохое говорить людям, которые все равно это, блядь, не слышат, но очень хочется верить, что когда-нибудь до них это дойдет. А потому что, а что делать? Меня заставляют какое-то говно делать, и ничего. И ничего не понятно, нахуй. Да уж. Мне уже как-то, не знаю, насрать, что ли.
We're stuck. The spirits have trapped us.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at
Она
rest.
повторяет еще это говно вдобавок ко всему. Что я должна делать в этом собачьем говне?
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Да я не знаю, что она от меня хочет.
We're stuck. The spirits have trapped us.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks.
Совершенно неочевидное говно.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of.
Yep.
What?
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you clients? Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have... My name is Lan Si. Everyone says waiting is difficult. I can keep waiting, but it's all the same to me. Waiting's...
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I! I can't believe how nice the scenery is. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was...
Good for him.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see?
Some other time, perhaps.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the...
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. Yell it? Isn't that...
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just...
That's right. Little Lou...
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks.
That's your...
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you get rich, you can buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Mingxiao lanterns. The big kind!
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes.
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern rite the five of us...
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful business...
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each anyway. Time to...
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Really? The end result is the same, though. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering, disease. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant more. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice it took a long, long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. The previous directors all love to tell this one too. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng, we live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence huh? It's about time. What kind? I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need. I think we did everything, but if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind...
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well...
I also want to thank you.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might...
How can you say such horrendous things with that?
Well then, see you later, Big G. Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye.
No worries. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that.
All right. I'll remember you all.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but...
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have...
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, that's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest. They all had a chance to fulfill their wishes.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day, so enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever...
Нет.
Thank you?
Боюсь, она несет чушь. То, что мы здесь видим, этого не существует в реальности, поэтому это полная чушь.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. No.
Есть подозрение, что все это просто симуляция.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you...
The biggest pity of all?
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to...
Stop saying...
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated. I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there. Not this means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them.
Ну, наконец-то. Что ж, спасибо за просмотр. Вот такое. Было поначалу весело, потом меня начало бесить этот данж. И так в целом, под конец я хочу сказать, что во всю эту херню я не верю. У смерти нету никакого посмертия. Поэтому это, скорее всего, симуляция. Я, конечно, не уверена, что Ху Тао является адептом, но точно не простая девушка. Это мы уже видели по ее способностям. Так что, скорее всего, у нее что-то есть, какие-то там спиритические способности, которые всего лишь симуляцию выдают за действительность так называемую. А в реалиях этого мира призраков не бывает. И да, в таком случае можно не говорить про то, как же мы тогда бронзового воробья, дух его встречали. Ну, как бы это объяснить? Это вообще другое по природе существо. Может, у него это в порядке вещей. Но для обычных существ, как мы, это не в порядке вещей.
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of the director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. A new life awaits me.
Ну, это славно. Не нужно иногда возвращаться к прошлому. Не все прошлое бывает хорошим. Все равно время стирает из памяти все воспоминания, и хорошие, и плохие. Это как плата. Если ты не хочешь помнить плохое, то, к сожалению, ты не будешь помнить и хорошее. Такова плата. Ну и на удивление, мне норм. Я лучше буду ничего не помнить. Но зато, скажем так, ничего меня не будет держать в этом мире. Если я не буду помнить о том, что мне так нравилось, с чем я бы хотела не расставаться, то, как говорится, и умирать будет не страшно. Ну, почти. Ну все, всем пока. А то это уже как-то слишком грустно.